If they're not a signed client of us, wide open, fair game. I've had CEOs call me and threaten me about trying to take their team members. And I said, hey, listen, I appreciate that, but you may want to meet me in person before you do that. And you listed your entire executive staff online with all of their praise about how amazing they are with their contact information as an FYI. So if your expectations were that a recruiter like myself aren't going to contact Jane and John Doe because they're so amazing, that's the risk reward of putting up your team online of how amazing they are, is that you're basically advertising to agencies such as mine that, hey, Jane and John Doe are absolute rock stars. And by the way, here's their contact information.
So Jennifer, I would imagine too that you would embrace that meeting as well, because sometimes when you're recruiting someone, they might say, yeah, I've really excelled here and I feel like I've contributed a lot to the company, but every day I walk in and I get screamed at by my direct supervisor and I just hate coming to work. Or there's some other prevailing reason that they're leaving their options open. So I would imagine that you could provide some feedback to that company and be a valuable resource to the company that you're
100%.
actually recruiting from.
And like I said, that's the difference, that the consultant versus the fractional piece, that I get to know the employees and I get to know what drives them. And so when we have those workforce meetings, we're able, the principals or the owners and myself are able to talk about strategy and succession plan